So we're now going to think of an adventure where this Bard has lost his voice through magical means in a town called Pleasantville with an inn that's called the Bull Without Horns, or the Cow, or whatever you want to call it. Although I don't agree that a cow is a bull without horns. Anyway. You've probably been thinking about this town for quite a while, and so you've made a picture in your mind of what it is. Then you can go onto the internet and download map-making tools and everything, and that's great. There are some pretty cool map-making tools out there. We use them on the Precipice of Dreams as well. The first every city up till now is made with a cartographer module that we use from the internet, and it's really great. And you get this simple maps out of it. And that's really the shortest prep time you could possibly imagine. Or is it? Because I think the only thing you have to do, and even that you don't really have to do, is do this. I'm using the right one. No, I'm not using the right one. That's why it's messy. So there's a square in town. And there's a road leading that way, that way, that way, and that way. I told you there were 3 inns, so one is here. And there's one here, which is the biggest one, which is where our adventure will take place. Because your adventurer looked at the most prominent one that's on there. And there's another one here, which is more like a longhouse kind of thing. Which is the cheapest one, and you have to share some rooms with others. Of course, there are other houses here, but we are not going to draw them in right now. So this is what you described in your introduction. You don't need anything else except for the fact that when your players, for example, get outside of the inn, you have to describe what they see. And you say, well, there's this square, there's this well in the middle of it, and these 4 roads lead away from it, and the biggest houses are all around the square, like that. I really dislike this part now because it's illogical to have it there because there's no entry. Anyway, and after that, you see that there are just some houses left alongside of the road. There are some fields out there, and there's a stream running across one side of town. I drew the bridge the wrong way. Like that. There's a forest nearby. And there you have your map for your first session. You don't need anything else. And you can draw this within a couple of seconds. You don't even have to install an application for this, subscribe or anything. Just take a piece of paper and start drawing. This is a road, this black line. Well, this black line is a fence between 2 fields.